What if I told you you can become a happier person just by changing some things inside of your home? I believe home isn't just where you live, it's a reflection of who you are as a person, and therefore, I would argue, the most important place in the world. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alice. I'm a freelance artist who works from home, spends a lot of time at home, and is a certified homebody. I pay a lot of attention to my surroundings in my home and how it makes me feel. So much so that I created an entire art series based off of the concept of being a homebody, which I'd like to share with you in a few moments. But first, I would like to talk about some psychology research about what makes a happy home. Research shows that mental well-being in our interiors are closely linked because the environments we inhabit continuously shape our stress levels, mood, cognition, and sense of safety. Research in environmental psychology and neuroscience shows that factors such as light, color, spatial layout, noise, temperature, and access to nature directly influence the nervous system. Our environment affects cortisol levels, emotional regulation, focus, and sleep. For example, cluttered or chaotic spaces increase cognitive load and stress, and natural design elements such as plants, natural materials, and views of nature are associated with reduced anxiety and improved well-being. In part 1 of my Homebody series, I talked about how bringing houseplants into my space helps me think about the other things that are surrounding me and how they make me feel. If you haven't watched part 1 of the Homebody series, you can watch it linked down below. So how did I change my environment to boost my mood? I have this beautiful orange sofa, which used to be in the middle of my living room, and it was very picturesque. And since it was in the middle of my room, naturally, I ended up spending a lot of my time horizontally on the couch, scrolling on my phone or watching TV. By moving my living room into a smaller area of the home, putting the dining table in the center, it immediately changed the way I spent time in my home. We spent longer times eating dinner and talking about our day, inviting friends over, and creating wonderful memories together, just by making that small change. I also started filling my space with things that bring me joy, objects that bring back good memories, or things from my childhood, colors I really like, or things that I just find funny, like this strawberry here. Isn't it so cute? And for me, the most important thing was to maximize for comfort. For example, I have a basket of blankets next to my couch so I can grab them anytime and cuddle up with them. I put my bookshelf right next to my couch as well so that it increases the chances that I grab a book and sit on the couch and read. These little things made it so that I enjoy my space so much more than before because it's designed for me. So after changing my home in these little ways and during my sketchbook practice, I found myself looking at different areas of my home for inspiration, which inspired pieces like this. And then later on turned into paintings, which started the Homebody series. And what brings all of the paintings together is celebrating the everyday moments of the home. And we live in such a fast-paced world. Everybody knows that. We're all living through it. And I found it very powerful and very important to take control of the one space I have control over and create an environment that is full of calmness, stillness, and makes me feel safe and comfortable. And it's a place that I can always come back to no matter how crazy the world outside gets. And so I believe that creating a happy home isn't about interior design or buying all new furniture. I think it's about creating memories in your space and creating a space that feels personal to you. The Homebody series is about learning to notice the small moments in your everyday life and to be present in them, and to prioritize comfort and happiness in the home above all else. As of watching, the paintings in this video might still be available. You can check my website linked down below for more information. If you haven't watched part 1 of the Homebody series, where I talk more about how the series began, then you can watch it right here. Thanks for watching.